And now, introducing your host, LFA.
Most men are completely ill-equipped to handle a woman's drama. But at the end of the day, there's really two types of men. There's men that really worry about it and really give a shit about it. And there's men that just don't. You know, to simplify this, we can say there is beta males and there is alpha males. I know that's kind of cringe, but we don't have better terms to use at this point, so that's the best that we can do. Anyways, in tonight's video, I want to talk about the most commonly question that I get asked, which is what to do when a woman gets distant, what to do when a woman pulls back, what to do when a woman seems to have lost interest. You know, these all sort of mean the same thing. What to do when a woman gets cold. They all have the same meaning. You know, what to do when a woman breaks up with you. And this is an issue that men deal with on a regular basis, right? If you're out there in the dating game, it just seems like it happens. You've met a chick, you're dealing with this chick, maybe for 2 weeks, maybe 2 months, maybe 2 years. She seems to have a high level of interest in you. You know, everything seems to be going so well. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, she pulls back. You know, is this a shit test? Has she lost interest? What's going on here? You know, and a lot of guys are confused and they're looking for the answers. So in tonight's video, I want to open up your eyes and help you see the big picture of what's going on here. So again, not to be cringe, but we're going to talk about the way a beta male handles this situation versus the way an alpha male handles this situation. This is going to be a good one, guys. This hopefully will wake you guys up, smarten you guys up. That's the goal here. So anyways, like I said, we all go through it. Everybody goes through it. Men go through it. Women go through it as part of the dating game. But the way a beta male handles it versus the way an alpha male handles it is just totally different. The way a beta male handles it is the first thing he does is he goes on YouTube or he goes on Google. He finds a dating coach and he searches what to do when a woman pulls back. And the dating coach says, go no contact, hit the gym, focus on self-improvement, make some money, you know, improve your life in every way that you possibly can. And eventually she's going to get curious. She's going to reach out to you. She's going to see the self-improvement and she may be interested in getting back with you. And that's not bad advice. That works almost every time, to be honest with you. Very good advice. But the problem is, if you choose this path, you're choosing the beta male path, right? Because you are obsessing over this woman and you're doing whatever it takes to get her back. What's the difference between a beta male and an alpha male? The beta male puts the woman first and the alpha male puts himself first. So if you are going down this path of doing whatever it takes to get her back, even if it means ignoring her and focusing on yourself, you're still doing it for her because you're putting her first. That's what a beta male does. What's an alpha male do? He puts himself first. So in order to illustrate this a little bit better, let's use an analogy here. Imagine you're at work and you have a project that needs to be done by the end of the week, right? And this is a project that's going to take 2 people. So you're going to do 50% of the project and somebody else is going to do the other 50% of the project. And you put all this time, effort, and energy into this project. The end of the week rolls around. It's time to submit the project and you find out that your partner did jack shit. They did absolutely nothing. So the project is incomplete. It's only 50% of the way done. You have failed. Your mission is incomplete. You know, what would you do in this situation? Would you do a Google search, find a dating coach, and research how to get your partner back because they pulled out in the middle of a project? Or would you say, fuck this person, they're going to cost me my job, I've got to replace this person, I'm never going to partner up with this person again, I did my part, they did not do theirs, I need to get out of this situation, I'm not working with this person anymore? Well, that's how an alpha male views a woman pulling back. He did his part. You know, he did what he was supposed to do. He was there. He was present. She was not. She pulled out. So what's he going to do? Is he going to go on Google? Is he going to look for a dating coach? Try to figure out how to get her back? Or is he going to say, you know what? Maybe it's time that I replace her. Maybe it's time I talk to some other women. Go explore my options a little bit. Hang out with the boys. Have a good time. Fuck some other women. That's what he's going to do. Now, there's two reasons why this is a more effective strategy than strategy number one. I know a lot of you guys, a lot of guys nowadays are sensitive. They don't want to hear the straight shit. They don't want to hear the real shit. But you got to understand this. Number one, it's effective because you're not putting yourself through the psychological and emotional beatdown that beta male guy number one is putting himself through, right? He is obsessing over this woman, hoping he can get her back, doing everything it takes to get her back. That is going to cause depression. That's why guys off themselves. That is not a good route to go down. Don't do it. It's not smart. But alpha male guy number two, he's moving on. He's out there doing the same shit he would be doing if he was with her, but now there's a different girl by his side. Now he's got more time to spend with his boys, his brothers. So life is good for him. And that's number one. He's not going into a depression. He's not having that psychological breakdown that guy number one is having. That's the most important part. But the second reason why this is a more effective strategy, why this is a superior strategy, is because guess what? He's still doing what guy number one is doing. He's still going no contact. He's still self-improving. He's still doing all that same shit. So she's still going to be curious. She's still going to reach out. She's still going to want to probably get back with him. But the way he handled it was putting himself first. It was in his best interest. You know what I'm saying? So her leaving him actually was a good thing for him. He got to go out, live his life, live the single life with the freedom again, go out with new chicks. That's a good life, man. And now he gets to get back with the girl again, right? So he gets the best of both worlds. And at the end of the day, she's the one that screwed up and she's got to deal with the consequences, right? So that's the way that a beta male handles it versus the way that an alpha male handles it. And guys, I know these terms, like I said, they sound a little bit cringe, but you have to internalize this. Like you have to accept it. It's true. It doesn't matter if it's humans or gorillas. You got a tribe of gorillas. You got the big gorilla that puts himself first. He fucks all the females. He impregnates them all. And then he runs out and looks for more females to impregnate. And then you got the beta gorillas that take care of the babies that aren't even theirs with hopes of getting a little gorilla pussy, And that's what they do. It happens throughout the animal kingdom. You have alphas and you have betas. Human beings, we have alphas and we have betas. Now, we've said this many times and we can't say it enough times. The mental health of the average man in this day and age is very poor, very low, very bad, right? Guys are offing themselves. Guys are depressed. Guys are getting blackpilled. You have to adopt the right mindset if you want to survive in the modern sexual market. It is a little bit crazy. It's hectic out there. Everybody's confused. And guys, I know there's a lot of guys out there that say, well, maybe I'm too ugly. Maybe I'm not successful enough. But what you have to understand is if you're a guy that's a fucking Chad, right? A Giga Chad, you're handsome and you're successful. Well, you're going to be dealing with women that are 9s and 10s. But if you're ugly and not successful, you're going to be dealing with women that are 4s and 5s. But you're still going to be dealing with the exact same issues. Everybody's going to go through it. So you have to adopt this mindset no matter where it is you are at. And if you do, you will get results. But guys, I don't want to drag this one on too much. I hope this video was somewhat informative and I want this to be able to stick in your head. So I'm going to cut this one off early. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. That's about it for tonight, guys. Until next time, see ya.